Now we're going to meet our next mom and little guy here who already has a fan club, I think. His name is Bini. He's only 3, and he's got the cute... First of all, he's adorable, Mom. And second of all, he's got a very... I was offered to trade the microphone, which he apparently is in love with, this little mic here, for his hat, but he wouldn't give me his hat. That's a great hat. Mom is Faggy, and Bini, as I said, is 3 years old, so... he experienced a situation here. That's why he came to the children's rather, and it had to do with a heart surgery. Tell us what happened.
Yeah, so Bini was born with hypoplastic left heart, which is essentially like he's got a half a heart. He had to have surgery pretty much immediately after he was born. At 8 days old, he had his first big open heart surgery at the Montreal Children's, and then he had his second open heart surgery at 4.5 months old. Between the 2 surgeries, they had kept him in the ICU over here because he was not perfectly stable. So we spent 6 months here, and he's still waiting for his third final repair, which will be coming up in a year.
Now he seems, I'm looking at him, he's obviously very active and he's having a good time.
Yeah, very active. He has a lot of energy. You can't really tell that he's got.
You could not, no. He keeps moving the mic around.
Yeah.
He's got, one mic wasn't enough. He needs both mics.
Boss.
Yeah. As I said, he's adorable. He's got his own fan club here. Listen, it's one thing to hear stories of kids having to come in and having heart surgeries. You said his first was at 8 days. I can't imagine what it must have been like as a parent to find out this is what he would have to go through.
Yeah, so when we found out, it was a big shock. Obviously, they were very reassuring. No one can promise any outcomes or results, but it's a big deal. The day of surgery is a big deal, but we felt like we were in good hands with the right people and surrounded by, our community and the right doctors. It was like at the end of the day, we've got a great kid, but it's a big deal.
Yeah, the other part of the story, as you told it, is you've been coming here. You have to come here you kind of like lived here. This was a 6-month sort of kind of situation for you. So you obviously you're seeing the same doctors, you're seeing the same nurses all the time. They became your family to some degree.
They were our
right?
family, honestly. Yeah, 1 minute. They were our family. We were here every single day. There was even at one point I had to go away to the States for 2 days, and I felt very comfortable leaving him in the hands of the nurses and the doctors because they were literally like our family.
You want to shift him around because I just think he's happy kind of in that position there. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Don't lose that hat.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me the other part of this that, if I have the story right, is before you actually came here, you did some homework on where would be the best place perhaps to take your child. And it's interesting because I say this repeatedly, having done this over so many years, people don't perhaps realize how lucky we are to have an institution like this in our city because this is world class, as you discovered.
Yeah, honestly, we did our research. We looked into all the brand name, all the big hospitals in the States and all over. And we did get second opinions from them, but the people in, for example, Boston who knew our doctors here were, telling us that this is a great place to stay. And I honestly feel like the hospital here has that bonus of being an out-of-town small hospital, so there's not 10 open heart surgeries going on a week. So you get that, personal care that you don't get in the huge institutions, yet the expertise of the doctors are just like all the other places.
Yeah. I would ask you too, so going forward, you said he's had 2 heart surgeries now. There will have to be a third?
Yes.
When is that happening, and then what's the prognosis?
Between 3 and 5 years. So he's turning 3 now, so we're going to see.
And what have they told you after that? Assuming that goes the way it's supposed to go, then what?
Then he's good to go. He'll never have a 100% normal functioning heart, but he's done after that if everything goes well.
All right. Listen, today is the day we're out here trying to encourage people to make a phone call to donate money. So these kinds of surgeries, and as I said, I'm trying to get it through my brain, open heart surgery 8 days after you're born.
Yeah, they're pretty small, 2.5 kilo, it's...
That's not like something you could even get done, I would think, most places, right?
This is the size of a baby's heart then is like a walnut.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Wow. Listen, if you can make the appeal, given the way you've been treated here and the great work that's been done for you here, to tell people why it's important to make a donation on a day like this.
Yeah, so, obviously that the people here are amazing, and they treat everybody like every patient is just like they've been the first and the last patient. And all the extra programs and all the programs going on in this hospital really go a long way to people who are here, especially people who are here a long time. It really makes a difference to them and their families.
Does he have his own sort of friends here? People who've seen him now over
Yeah, he walks around. He's like the mascot here.
Listen, I thank you so much.
Especially with a hat.
Yeah, the hat does the trick. I don't know why, but that was a great choice on that hat. Thank you so much for coming by, Feggy.
Yes,
I appreciate
thank
it.
you.
Hey, Bini, Bini's busy with Matt Wood. And if not for Matt Wood, I think we would have lost both microphones. So thank you, Matt, for helping out here.
You want to say thank you to everyone?
Thank you, Bini.